Do you hear that? Do you hear that? I say. You know what that is? Ooh, that's black coffee. So I can increase my blood pressure and my reaction time as I play Rainbow Six Siege tonight. What's going on, hobos? So, I'm here chilling in my room, drinking some coffee before playing some Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm thinking, yo, I'm a tryhard. I wonder how that happened. What was it that was inside of me that made it to where I would go through so much trouble to get 1% advantage over the enemy team? I don't know. But if you're one of those people that wants that extra 1 or 2% advantage that you could possibly get via hardware, stimulants, chemicals, or any other way you could possibly infuse yourself or inject yourself above the enemy's skills, that little tinge at the top bit of advantage. If you want that, I'm going to tell you how in this video. I'm going to give you the tips and tricks that you need to just get that little bit of edge that you've been searching for. And you're like, oh man, I'm good at the game. I'm getting pretty good at the game. I watched a bunch of tips and tricks videos. I'm getting pretty good. But how can I get just a little bit better? Just a little bit. Anyway, I got chapter 1 of the TryHard Bible back on my channel a long time ago, and I thought I just released a beginner's tips and tricks video. What better way to reverse everything and just go with the ultimate tryhard tips and tricks that I've gathered throughout my days of playing Rainbow Six Siege and being an ultimate tryhard that also memes a lot. So let's get right into it. I got timestamps for you if you're a pleb and want to jump to the tips and tricks that you don't know and skip through the ones you do know, in which case you don't need to skip anything, because I promise you all of this is next level tips and tricks. Tip number 1. This one is important to everybody. Everybody needs to do this if you want to be good at video games. I don't care about your heart. I don't care about your ability to live longer or the size of your muscles. You need to do fitness. Why? Why do I need to do fitness if I want to be good at video games, Mr. Homeless, you might ask? Well, it gets the blood flowing. It opens the capillaries in your brain. I don't even know if that's a thing. This is bro science. But it's going to help you be better at video games. I promise. Do like 15 push-ups right before every round of Rainbow Six Siege. See if you're not better. I'm just saying. Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? Other than a couple of calories that you probably should have got rid of earlier. So do some fitness. Do some push-ups. That's going to get you thinking cleverly and quickly. And just a side note, little side note here. This also works if you're about to go on a date, which you're probably not, or a job interview, which you might be about to do. It'll help you not be a doofus. Because you've got lots of blood flowing to your brain, so you can think, hey, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Hey, maybe I shouldn't mention that. Right? So, good blood flow to your brain. Never a bad thing. The next tip I want to go over with you guys to get that little extra bit, you know, that little extra bit at the top, that little bit of skill that everyone seems to kind of want to scrape off or put on. Finish all your chores and errands, right? So if you're, you know, under the age, if you're living with your parents and you got chores to do, get them done. If you are, you know, trying to be an adult while also being a tryhard at video games, it's just man-child, filthy man, millennial man-child. Anyway, get all your errands ran. Now, why, you might ask, Mr. Homeless? Why do I need to get these things done if I'm just trying to meme someone's balls off in Rainbow Six Siege? Well, let me tell you. I have not done any research on this. This is completely 100% bro science. But I'm pretty sure that if you, like, in your mind, if you have things that you need to get done, you, like, subconsciously are thinking about them. And it might not seem like a big deal, but that's using some of your brain power that should be focused on playing the video game and tryharding. You need to be tryharding 100%, and part of your brain is trying to do chores? No, that's bad. Now, this next one. This one's for a lot of people. I think y'all are going to like this. Okay. I'm assuming you're already using analog stick extenders, because if you're not, you're probably not a tryhard. But get yourself some rubbing alcohol and a little Q-tip, and here's what you do, or even like a cotton. I have a PC, okay? I have a PC. Leave me alone. Ball, paper towel, anything that absorbs stuff. Get you that rubbing alcohol and rub it on the end of your analog stick. Now, why, you might ask? Why am I doing this, Mr. Homeless? Well, I tell you what, if you rub that rubbing alcohol in there real good, it's going to get all of the oil from your thumb off and make it fresh and tacky again. So you're going to be able to move the analog stick a little more accurately, which makes you a little bit more of a tryhard, and it gives you, you know, that little tinge of skill at the top that's just being left off of some people's games, you know? Just get you some rubbing alcohol on there. Just do it. So this next one, this is pretty important. A lot of people like to eat snacks while they're playing video games, and this is it's kind of bad. I'm not gonna be honest, but sometimes you gotta eat. I'm not gonna blame you there, you know. But if you gotta eat something, like you just gotta eat something while you're playing Rainbow Six Siege, here's what I recommend. One, definitely not Cheetos. That stuff is like, that's like cancer for your thumbs, okay? For your fingers, it's gonna have like, you're gonna have cheesy gold cheesy dust all over your fingers for like the next year. Don't do it. I also don't recommend Doritos. It's slightly less cheesy dust, but it's still a thing. The best snack that you can eat, not the best snack that you're gonna be able to eat while you're playing video games, is beef jerky. Now, why is this? Why, Mr. Homeless? Why is beef jerky the best snack? Well, one, if you just did push-ups, then you might even make some gains by eating all that protein. and then you might actually get a date. Look what we're doing here. We're improving your life while you're tryharding. Okay, so you're eating all that beef jerky, right? Not only is there a bunch of protein to make you a bunch of gains, but it doesn't have all them carbs that are going to produce an insulin response that make you get all tired and drowsy. Huh? So you're not tired and drowsy. You got some protein in you. You just did some push-ups. You made some gains. You maybe got a date. And then you did push-ups before the date, so you got on the date, and then you did good at the date? Oh. I think I just discovered something. If you're a tryhard at video games, you might even be like a tryhard at life.